first of all, a very energetic and happy good morning to all of you. And I welcome specifically students of this batch. I know that this batch has faced COVID times. I think some time was into COVID. I think 20 to 22 batch faced most of the heat of the COVID. But I think this 21 and 23 batch faced 8 months to a year to the COVID, and then it takes some time to come out of it. So I think this batch 2022, 21, 23 is a special batch for all of us, where we also learn a lot of stuff together. So I welcome all of you, all students here, their parents, and the entire PIBM team, which has worked those days and also continuing up to it. I also welcome, my heartiest welcome to all the leaders, action leaders here over the stage. Specifically, Sadar Pranam Sir के लिए, Sir ने हमारा invitation accept किया और यहाँ पर आए. So I would like to again thanks and welcome His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of the state, Maharashtra. So while at the meet with the Sir, I experienced something. So I just expressed the whole dreams, my vision. That my vision is that to make our state completely skilled. So when I was researching, I searched that approximately 13 lakh students is passing graduate, okay, from our state with the various branches like commerce, engineering, science, and various branches. I saw that 20% of the student is getting a job, okay, out of it in a specific field. So I requested Sir, how we can work together, and if with your blessing and guidance, how we can teach and train other students to get good skills and good jobs. When I was talking this, what I see and what I visualize, that a very visionary and very action-oriented leader, Sir here, he expressed me that already the 5 lakhs, people he has got a tie-up with with a certain kind of German companies to recruit 5 lakh students at different levels, and this has never happened into entire India. So I would like to all of students and faculty to give him a round of applause for such a big vision and executed for that. What we did next in 2023, you might have seen the PIBM has done 2022. We did a twinning program. What's a twinning program? Twinning program, we formed that 1 year here in India with us and 1 year in US. So we got tied up with the QS ranking under 150 campuses in US. So we tied up with the 3+ campuses in US. Why? Because we wanted some of the students should go there, learn in a larger economy, and then come back if they want to come back or get absorbed there. What just recently I saw into newspapers that the Honorable Governor Sir has already initiated 10 US such tie-ups, and at the very low price and at the very low cost. So why I'm saying this? I'm saying this to you understand that a leader visualize, and after that he does a lot of hard work and actualize onto the ground. So I want you to give a big round of applause to Sir, because some students who can afford, they can do it. But the best part is that some students who does not afford, who cannot afford, and for them also the facilities to go from India to the other part of the globe is been created by the state of Maharashtra under the guidance of the Sir. So with this, I would like to thanks to Sir to come here, and because he is here and with his presence, already the degree and awards has been offered. Then secondly, I would like to also thank to Iqbal Singh Lalpura Sir, because he is not there today because of various meets by the party what he functioned on. So what we did with them, so he appointed me as an expert advisor for the NCM called National Commission of Minorities. What we did it there, we attached approximately 30,000 NGOs. Now, why we did that? There was a common fear into various minorities that they were not believing, and certain kind of stuff was there. So, under the guidance and leadership of Mr. Iqbal Singh Lalpura, we made this 30,000 NGO participated. We did all meeting with them, and we built the belief systems for the government of India. So I will also like that a round of applause, all of you, for Bhimrao Maitri Sir. Thank you, sir, for coming here. We have one more friend of ours. You might have eaten custard. I don't know how many of you have eaten custards. Yes, I still recall we have eaten so much of custard at my childhood. Wickfield custards, you know. Yes, but that became a small part now. So he's here. He's an IIM Bangalore alumni. But IIM Bangalore, then more than above, he has taken this company to a next level and taken to the next level again. So please give him again a one round of applause to he's here to convocate you. Thank you so much. So now I think the last point, what I would like to give you at this convocation, because the time is less and Honorable Governor Sir has to leave also. So it's very important, all the leaders what you see at this stage, so they have become here, they have done a lot of hard work to achieve. And I think right now, because you're already passed out and already joined the various companies, so it's very important to take responsibility. Responsibility of your own self, responsibility of your family, responsibility of your colony, of your city, and of a nation. So the word says that it's the word I've taken it from Karma Yoga, which is made by Shri Swami Vivekananda ji. It said the future, lots of people keep fearing about the future. They keep depending on the luck. So what is important is that destiny, what we make is with our own hand. That means take responsibility of your own shoulders, and entire future and destiny is yours. So I'll give you one example. I was studying one Forbes magazine, and in Forbes magazine, it was clearly mentioned that 3 lakhs to between 5 lakhs, that means approximately 300,000 to 500,000, finest graduate, whether engineering graduate or a postgraduate, pass across the world. The data speaks that only 1% or 2% of those finest graduates from finest institutions which have been produced, only 1 to 1.5% becomes the CEO of the top global companies. Why is that? It is why, because it's not talent and skill, because all have graduated very well. It's not talent and skill which plays the major role. It's the attitude which plays the major role to build your career from here itself. All of you get very good skill and all of you good talent, but from now onwards, what matters is your attitude and positive thinking and believing in yourself, which will take you to the next level. That's why he said, responsibility on your own shoulders. So it means that whatever I will be in the future is because of you, what you have thought for. So attitude, I'll just give you in 1 minute and I will close this with a small story of David and Goliath. I was just reading one book called You Can Win, almost 4 to 5 days. It's a very old book. I hope all of you have studied that scripture, David and Goliath. So David used to fight a battle. Okay, and Goliath was a huge giant. So David said, this is a huge giant. How I can kill him? I cannot kill him. My gunshots is not possible to kill him. He's huge. His friend replied, okay, because he is huge, you will not miss. So look at the attitude. I cannot hit because he's big. The other guy said, he's too huge to miss. So do you understand? Yes? So it's the attitude which changes your mind work. Example, when you go, so you might have seen gold mines. So when you go and dig around the gold, so the goal is that I want a gold. That means the लक्ष्य है वो gold पाना है. तो कैसे पाएंगे? We will not see the dust or dirt coming out of when you're digging at the gold. What we see? We see the gold. So for ½ ounce of a gold, we excavate tons of dust and tons of mud. But what is it at the end we get? We get the gold. Similarly, the life is. When you frame up the goal, it's not we should think इस गोल को पाने के लिए मुझे कितनी मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. ये होना चाहिए कि जो गोल है वो वही लक्ष्य है और वही जीवन है. तो I just got a phrase right now in my mind. Take one idea, breathe that idea, develop that idea, and live that idea. The goal is yours. So I hope you understand how to reach the goal. Last, I'll give you one to understand what desire you must have to reach the goal at this age, where the age is 22 between 25. I was having a coach at my engineering campus. We were doing swimming together. So he trained me in the basic stuff. So he said, what is the meaning of success? Success का मतलब क्या है? उसने बोला कि you go and swim in the water. जाओ जाके पानी में जाके swim करो. We went to swim in the water. He said, go now, drown yourself, means dip inside the water and hold it for 1 minute. बोला अच्छी बात है, चलो हम hold करते हैं 1 minute. तो हम पानी के अंदर गए, we hold the head inside the water. And after a minute of the time, all breath was gone. So he taken out the head above the water. What was the first thing we will do? क्या करेंगे हम लोग सबसे पहले? Breath, yes or no? सबसे पहले सांस लेंगे. वैसा गोल होना चाहिए. जो गोल आप फिक्स करो अपने दिमाग में, वो ऐसा होना चाहिए कि जब पानी से जब बाहर निकालेंगे, सबसे पहले मुझे जो मेरा गोल, जो सांस दिखती है, जो सांस चाहिए, वैसा एक गोल है लाइफ में. अगर आपने वैसा गोल अपने फिक्सअप किया और उसको सांस से जोड़ा, तो 100% will achieve the goal and achieve the success. So I think I'm thank you for all of you patient listening, and in a second session I'll give you how to achieve it. And then I would like to thank the leaders on the stage, at the first part of the convocation. So our esteemed board of Mr. Bhimrao Maitri sir, who is also in the BOG of our work. And then I would like to thank the CEO of the company Bisleri, Mr. Angelo George sir, who's present here. I would like to also give my thanks and welcome Mr. Wagh, who's here, and also the trustee, Mr. BJ Singh sir. So I was there at the second part of the session. What I left at the first part, I started with the making you explain onto success. What is the mool mantra of the success? I hope all of you wants that mool mantra of success, and I think you already achieved that at one stage. Yes. So I saw that I think 90% of you, or in fact 100% of you, you got a good job and good placements, but that's not the only stuff. Here is the beginning happens from here. So that's what I said, responsibility. I was thinking that this batch 2021 23 has spent very less time in the campus because of COVID, right? And because of that, very less interaction happened between us. So I thought that this is the right time, where at least for 10 minutes we can have, rather than I speaking to you more, let's have equal conversation after you passed out. I think the journey when we're there in PIBM, okay, and the journey now, what you're undergoing. So when you're in PIBM, it's like a cocoon kind of stuff, okay. Faculties, then all lot of help, lot of support in teaching, training, and learning. When you went outside, now when you have joined the company, you might have seen the real world. So first lesson to understand is what I said, that responsibility. So I cut that the first picture in the first half. Responsibility, I'll give you a very small storyline where you can correlate with that. So you can understand that with the responsibility what we take. So there was one village in Bihar. I'm just gonna tell you that story. The flood came in there. And while the flood, there's one person who used to say, "Abhi to flood aa gaya hai. Now the flood is there. So God will save me. God will come and God will save me." I said, okay. Then a motorboat came in to help and rescue that guy. He said, "No, I don't want to go on that boat. मुझे इस boat पे नहीं जाना है. God will save me." It's okay. Then the flood level have gone up to the second floor. Okay. He said, no. Then there is a helicopter came in. Then he said, "No, I don't want to go into a helicopter. God will save me." Helicopter also went away. And finally, the flood came all the top of the building, and he was down in the water. Once he's down in the water, so finally he met the God. Then he was very angry. He said that, "Come on, I am such a honest person to you, devoted person to you. Why you have not saved me?" The God replied, "What do you feel? The bike I sent to you. What do you feel? The car I have sent to you. The boat I have sent to you. The helicopter I have sent to you. Was what? It was by me." So the point to understand is, responsibility of your own life, the future of your own life is made by your own hands. Okay, you do one step, God will give you 10 steps. Now because you have joined a corporate and you have in a journey, so you need to understand that your future, your destiny, only you can make. Nobody else. If you succeed in your life, it's because of you. If you fail in your life, it's because of you. So none to grow up, none to break. So number one lesson today is that if you really want to become a successful, you have to know that where you are right now and where you have to go. So that journey where you are right now and where you have to go, that comes with the understanding called goal framing. That means you should have a very clean vision and clean goal. I'll give you one more example. I think all of you knows it. Mahabharata, you know that, the saying. So all of the student were been asked to eye on the tree, to just see the tree. So in that stage, there's a bird. Everybody said that I can see the tree, branches, green leaves, but only Arjuna said that there is I can see the eye. Why? Because you're so focused and so goal focused that he can only see the eye, and that's why he has become like that. So I want to say that your vision, your goal should be very clean and clear. Second come the understanding that the hard work, nothing goes beyond the hard work. So for example, the Swami Vivekananda Ji has clearly spoken in all his books, work hard to reach your goals. That means once your goals is set, you go all around to work hard to reach it up. For example, any company in this world which is doing good, any country which is doing good, or any individual which is doing good, not without the hard work. If you see that I'm working smart, so working smart is a complete outcome of working hard. So if you don't work hard, there is no work smart. When you work hard daily and day out, that's why you gain an understanding to work smart. So I feel that if you really want to become successful and top layer, you'd be grounded and keep doing work hard. Number one. Number third, what is the understanding is after doing work hard, you will see that sometimes in your goal frame, sometimes you will fail. So there is no failure in the life. Number one means there is no human being which is not failed. So success is approximately 99% failure. So what I mean to say is that you never quit onto your vision, never quit onto your goal. So actually there is no quitting. So as an example, I am speaking to you. If my heart speaks to me, I want to take a rest. Or suppose everybody is here, heart is pumping day in and day out. It never take rest. So if heart speaks to you, I want to take rest, what is going to happen? You know that, yes? So rest you can do, but there is no quitting. In this life, there is no quitting. So if you evaluate your goal very well, if you do hard work towards your goal, and if you are focused that you don't want to quit, then 100% you'll reach your success. Point number fourth, you will meet a lot of people around you which will say that this is not possible, this is not going to happen. I'll give you my own life story after some time. That when I was building a college, what happened? That is a little afterwards. So you will meet people which will say this is not possible. So negative influences, negative environment. So I'll give you a small story about it. Eagle was flying, and there's a lot of chicken around. Eagle, by mistaken, dropped their egg at the chicken places where a lot of chickens were there. Now the egg was hatched and the eagle came out. You see what happened? The eagle, born and brought up with the culture and community and environment of chicken. So eagle thought that now I cannot fly. I can only fly up to 7 feet, 8 feet, that's it. So one fine day from the sky, a big eagle saw, this is a small baby eagle, what he's doing at the ground. Let me go down there and speak to him. What are you doing with the chicken? He came down and he spoke to eagle. What are you doing here? Your place is not with the chicken. Your place is to fly above the ground, so high and so top. You're made for that. Eagle said, no, see my friends, see my community. I can only fly up to 7 feet. If I fly top, I'll go down. So you see what I mean to say, that eagle never flied up to so high. Why? It's a reason. So if you stay in a community, if you stay with the people which always speaks to your goal, to your vision, that this is not possible, you'll start believing on that. So you have to be very choosy to choose your people, your friends. So your community should be as motivated as you. If the community is not motivated, you have the power to motivate it. So it's better you motivate them and you become the eagle. So my fourth is the point, that is, do not listen to anybody no sayers. Point number 5, which is very important for all of us. Once you think you have reached success, once you think that you have reached what you've thought about it, you go down and you pull up somebody else. That means somebody who's looking forward for a help, you help them. So how it happens? The more you help, give it to others, the help come back to you. So giving to you an understanding that first, fix up your goal very clean. That means you should have very sharp and clean goals. No more small goals. Okay? I think almost all the speakers, they have already spoken about it, that goals should not be small. Once Nelson Mandela said, there is no passion in having small goals. There's no passion. We are human beings. We can do anything and everything. Second, hard work to reach the goals. Third is very, very important. That means failures will come, but then if you keep working out, so then you 100% reach the success. Fourth, never listen to no sayers. Fifth is that go help others. If you follow these 5 steps in your life, you'll 100% rise. Lastly, I want to give you some 3 mantras of what I followed in my life, and still now I keep following up. So number 1 is that I've already spoken to you, and at the start of the session, I think somebody has spoken about arise, awake, and stop not till the goals is reached. Why I say that? So sometimes happens when you are achieving towards your work, achieving towards your goal, you will feel tired, you will feel lazy, you don't want to do that job that time. But then for that moment, you should remember this word, arise, awake, and stop not till your goals is not reached. If you follow that, trust me on it, that till now in my life, if I followed that, I've always won in that particular circumstances. Second, which is very important to all of you, what I also personally follow in my caste, religion, we follow that. It's by our 10th Guru, Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. They spoke very clearly and loudly and bravely, Nishchay kar apni jeet kare. If you have that Nishchay in your mind, determination in your mind, 100% you will win. So there is no looking back. So first session I told you, attitude, which is most important right now to all of you. So there's a research, I will just repeat that sentence. There's a research, 3 lakh graduates, or very fine graduates, pass across the India, engineering, medical, and PG, okay? Across the world, from the top-notch campuses. Only 1.5 and 2% is becoming at the top level. Others are at certain level, which they wanted, which they didn't wanted, depending on the survey. What is the difference? Difference is skill set. Everybody had it. Everybody had talent. Everybody has skill set. What's the difference? Is their mindset, is their approach towards the problems, is their approach towards the circumstances. If you're seeing certain kind of issues and you're going back, no, you go ahead, you face those issues and solve that. I think right now at your age, when you meet up various issues, when you're working with the companies, whether you're working in the company or whether you've created your own company. I met few of your batchmate here who is working in startups, and who's working in some company, or who's also have their own startups. So when you're working in startups, what is the culture of the startups? That each work, whatever the company is asking for you, should go and do it. You should not say that this job is not for me at your age right now. If you're in marketing, you should learn finance. If you're finance, you learn HR. If you learn HR, you learn marketing. Or cross-functional learning right now for you. If you do that hard work, then 100% ladder to become above is there. So right now you might be in one function, learn cross functions. So once you learn cross function, you might be handling one company. Then afterwards, you'll handle a couple of companies. So that should be your goal and motto. I hope I've given you the basic understanding. Yes, thank you so much.